The comfort zone is an enticing space. It promises safety, predictability, and ease, all of which are deeply appealing. It is where routines take hold and familiarity creates a false sense of stability. But beneath its allure lies a dangerous trap. The comfort zone, while seemingly harmless, is a silent killer of dreams and ambition. It lulls you into complacency, convincing you that where you are is good enough and that the risk of venturing beyond it isn't worth the effort. This subtle seduction makes it one of the most deceptive barriers to growth. It whispers that staying still is acceptable, that change is unnecessary, and that striving for something greater is fraught with too many challenges. This voice may feel reassuring, but it is the very thing keeping you from the life you are capable of living. When you dwell in your comfort zone for too long, you start to lose sight of what lies beyond it. The world outside becomes intimidating, and you convince yourself that staying put is the smarter choice. You might start to justify your stagnation with thoughts like, at least I know what to expect here, or what if I fail out there? These justifications are the chains that bind you. They are the walls you build around yourself, confining you to a life that feels safe but lacks fulfillment. You tell yourself that there is value in avoiding risk, but deep down you know that this avoidance is costing you far more than you realize. Every time you choose comfort over challenge, you chip away at your potential. Growth requires discomfort. It demands effort and persistence in the face of uncertainty. Growth asks you to step into the unknown, to stretch beyond what you think you are capable of. Yet the comfort zone resists this. It keeps you in a loop of repeating the same actions, thinking the same thoughts, and experiencing the same results. It tricks you into believing that these results are enough, even if your heart is quietly yearning for more. The problem with staying in the comfort zone is that it dulls your senses over time. The longer you stay, the harder it becomes to recognize its limitations. You start to accept mediocrity as your standard, settling for a life that is less vibrant, less challenging, and less rewarding. You begin to forget the dreams that once burned brightly within you because the effort to pursue them feels too daunting from the confines of your familiar surroundings. This is the insidious nature of the comfort zone. It doesn't demand that you give up on your aspirations outright. Instead, it persuades you to delay them, to push them aside for later, until one day you look back and realize that later never came. Leaving the comfort zone is not easy, and that is precisely why so many choose to stay. It is uncomfortable to face the unknown. It is scary to take risks that might lead to failure. But here's the truth: failure is not the enemy. The real danger lies in never trying, in never allowing yourself the opportunity to stumble and learn. Failure teaches you resilience. It shows you what you are made of and helps you grow stronger. The comfort zone robs you of these lessons. It shields you from failure, yes, but in doing so, it also shields you from growth, success, and self-discovery. The irony is that the more you resist stepping out of your comfort zone, the more uncomfortable it eventually becomes. Life has a way of forcing change upon you, often when you least expect it. Challenges will arise, circumstances will shift, and the safety you once relied on may vanish. When you have spent too long in your comfort zone, you may find yourself unprepared for these inevitable changes. You haven't built the resilience, the skills, or the mindset needed to adapt and thrive. What once felt like a haven now feels like a trap, and the longer you've stayed, the harder it is to escape. Stepping out of the comfort zone requires courage, but it doesn't demand perfection. You don't have to take massive leaps all at once. Even small steps can lead to profound change. Every time you choose to push a little further, to try something new, or to embrace a challenge, you expand the boundaries of what you believe is possible. Each step builds momentum, and with momentum comes confidence. What once felt impossible begins to feel achievable, and before you know it, you've outgrown the limitations you once imposed on yourself. The most incredible opportunities in life often lie just beyond the edge of your comfort zone. They are waiting for you to reach for them, to take the risks necessary to claim them. But they won't come to you if you remain where you are. You have to be willing to face discomfort, to endure uncertainty, and to trust that the rewards will be worth the effort. This trust is not blind. It is rooted in the understanding that every great achievement, every meaningful moment, and every significant growth in your life has come from stepping into the unknown. The comfort zone is not inherently bad. It serves a purpose. It provides rest, stability, and recovery when needed. but it is not where you are meant to live indefinitely. It is a place to regroup, not a place to reside. Your life's purpose, your greatest potential, and your deepest fulfillment all lie outside of it. The journey to these things is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Every step you take beyond the comfort zone brings you closer to the person you are meant to be. So take this as a reminder and a challenge. If you find yourself lingering in the comfort zone, ask yourself why. Is it truly serving you, or is it holding you back? Are you choosing it because it aligns with your goals? Or because it feels easier than facing the unknown? Be honest with yourself. Then make the choice to step out, even if it's uncomfortable. The life you want, the dreams you have, and the growth you seek are all waiting for you just beyond the comfort zone. Your mind is the most powerful tool you possess, capable of shaping your reality and determining the course of your life. Every thought you entertain has the potential to either elevate or hinder you, to build you up or tear you down. But the challenge lies in recognizing just how influential these thoughts are and learning to guard them against negativity. Without vigilance, negative thinking can quietly infiltrate your mind, taking root and spreading like a silent poison. It doesn't announce itself dramatically. It starts small, with a single doubt, a fleeting fear, or a whispered self-criticism. Over time, these seeds of negativity grow, subtly influencing your decisions, your beliefs, and ultimately the life you live. Negative thinking is deceptive in its power. It often masquerades as realism, convincing you that it's simply keeping you grounded. It tells you that playing it safe is logical, that aiming lower is practical, and that doubting yourself is just being realistic. But these thoughts are not your allies, they are thieves. They steal your confidence, your drive, and your ability to see opportunities. They cloud your vision, making challenges appear insurmountable and dreams seem unattainable. They magnify failures and minimize successes, creating a distorted lens through which you view yourself and the world around you. The mind is incredibly responsive to repetition. The more you allow negative thoughts to linger, the more they become ingrained. Over time, these thoughts solidify into beliefs that limit you, define you, and confine you to a smaller version of yourself. You might start to believe that you're not good enough, not smart enough, or not capable enough to achieve the things you desire. These beliefs are not truths, they are illusions created by unchecked negativity. But the longer you accept them as reality, the harder they become to challenge. The good news is that just as negative thoughts can shape your reality, so too can positive ones. The key lies in guarding your mind, becoming intentional about what you allow to take root there. This is not about ignoring difficulties or pretending that challenges don't exist. It's about choosing to focus on what empowers you rather than what diminishes you. It's about recognizing that while you may not always control your circumstances, you do control how you respond to them. And that response begins in your mind. Guarding your mind starts with awareness. You must become conscious of the thoughts you're entertaining and the narratives you're allowing to play out. When a negative thought arises, don't accept it at face value. Question it. Is it based on fact, or is it a product of fear or insecurity? Does it serve you, or does it hold you back? This process of questioning disrupts the automatic cycle of negativity and creates space for you to choose a different perspective. Replacing negative thoughts with positive ones is not about empty affirmations or surface-level optimism. It's about cultivating a mindset that aligns with your goals, your values, and your potential. When doubt creeps in, remind yourself of the evidence that contradicts it: your past successes, your resilience, and your ability to overcome challenges. When fear tries to take hold, focus on the possibilities that lie beyond it. When self-criticism arises, counter it with self-compassion, acknowledging that growth and progress are built on effort, not perfection. Another essential aspect of guarding your mind is setting boundaries with the external influences that feed negativity. The things you consume, whether it's the media you watch, the conversations you engage in, or the people you surround yourself with, have a profound impact on your thoughts. If you're constantly exposed to negativity, it becomes increasingly difficult to maintain a positive mindset. Be intentional about what you allow into your mental space. Seek out inspiration. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, and choose content that motivates and educates rather than drains and discourages. Guarding your mind also involves nurturing habits that strengthen your mental resilience. Practices like mindfulness, meditation, and journaling can help you become more aware of your thoughts and more intentional about guiding them. Gratitude is another powerful tool. It shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant, creating a foundation of positivity and contentment. Physical activity, healthy eating, and adequate rest are equally important, as a well-nourished body supports a well-functioning mind. One of the most transformative aspects of guarding your mind is the realization that you are not your thoughts. Thoughts are fleeting, ever-changing, and often influenced by factors outside your control. They do not define you, and they do not dictate your future unless you allow them to. By learning to observe your thoughts without attaching to them, you create a sense of separation. This separation gives you the power to choose which thoughts to nurture and which to release. The process of guarding your mind is not a one-time effort, it's a lifelong practice. There will be days when negativity feels overwhelming, when doubt and fear seem louder than hope and belief. But each moment is an opportunity to recommit to the process, to refocus your energy on what serves you. Over time, this practice becomes a habit, and that habit becomes a way of life. Imagine what your life could look like if you consistently guarded your mind against negativity. Imagine the goals you could achieve, the relationships you could build, and the impact you could make. Your mind is the starting point for everything you do and everything you become. By protecting it, nurturing it, and guiding it with intention, you unlock the ability to create a reality that reflects your highest potential. The effort is worth it because you are worth it. Guard your mind as if your life depends on it, because in many ways it does. The people you surround yourself with have an undeniable influence on your life. Your closest relationships, whether they are with friends, family, colleagues, or mentors, act as mirrors, reflecting attitudes, habits, and energy back to you. Choosing the right circle is not just a matter of preference, it is a fundamental decision that can shape your character, guide your growth, and determine the trajectory of your future. While the idea of surrounding yourself with uplifting and positive individuals seems straightforward, the reality is often more complex. Relationships, especially long-standing ones, carry history and emotion, making it challenging to evaluate them objectively. Yet this evaluation is crucial, as the people you spend time with can either propel you forward or hold you back. When you are surrounded by individuals who inspire and challenge you, you are more likely to grow into the best version of yourself. These are the people who encourage you to dream bigger, to push beyond your perceived limits, and to strive for excellence. They celebrate your successes genuinely and offer constructive feedback when you falter. Their energy is contagious, filling you with a sense of possibility and motivation. These relationships are not just about support, but about accountability. The right circle doesn't just cheer you on, it also holds you to a standard, reminding you of your potential when you are tempted to settle for less. On the other hand, being surrounded by negative or unmotivated individuals can have the opposite effect. Their pessimism can seep into your mindset, dimming your optimism and stifling your ambitions. They might not outright discourage you, but their lack of enthusiasm or subtle doubts can create an environment where growth feels unnecessary or even impossible. These individuals often operate from a place of fear, insecurity, or complacency, and their influence can unconsciously drag you into the same patterns. Over time, their energy weighs you down, making it harder to maintain your focus, confidence, and drive. One of the most challenging aspects of choosing your circle wisely is recognizing when certain relationships are no longer serving you. It's difficult to admit that someone you care about might be a negative influence, especially if that relationship has deep roots or significant emotional ties. However, prioritizing your growth and well-being sometimes requires making tough decisions. This doesn't mean cutting people off abruptly or without compassion. It means setting boundaries, redefining the terms of the relationship, or gradually distancing yourself when necessary. Growth often requires letting go of what no longer aligns with the person you are becoming. Choosing your circle wisely is also about being intentional and seeking out relationships that align with your values and aspirations. These connections often don't happen by chance, they require effort and initiative. It means looking for mentors who can guide you, peers who share your drive and ambition, and friends who uplift your spirit. Building these relationships involves putting yourself in environments where growth-minded individuals congregate, whether it's professional networks, personal development groups, or even online communities. The effort you invest in finding and nurturing these connections is an investment in your own growth and success. It's also essential to recognize that your circle is not just about external influences, it's also about who you are within that circle. Relationships are reciprocal, and while you seek support and inspiration, you must also offer it in return. Being a positive, uplifting, and motivating presence in others' lives strengthens these connections and creates a mutual flow of energy and encouragement. When you bring your best self to your relationships, you contribute to an environment where everyone thrives. Another critical aspect of choosing your circle is understanding the difference between constructive criticism and negativity. The right people in your life will challenge you, but their challenges come from a place of care and belief in your potential. They push you not to tear you down, but to help you rise higher. In contrast, negativity often comes with no constructive purpose. It seeks to diminish rather than elevate. Learning to distinguish between the two ensures that you don't dismiss valuable feedback while also protecting yourself from unnecessary toxicity. As you grow and evolve, your circle may naturally change. Some relationships will strengthen and deepen, while others may fade away. This is not a reflection of failure, but a natural part of personal growth. As you pursue new goals, adopt new mindsets, and step into new environments, you will attract people who align with your current path. Embracing this evolution is key to maintaining a circle that supports your ongoing growth. The importance of choosing your circle wisely cannot be overstated. The people you surround yourself with are not just bystanders in your life, they are co-creators of your reality. Their influence shapes your thoughts, your energy, and your actions. By intentionally choosing to be around those who inspire, challenge, and uplift you, you set yourself up for a life of purpose, growth, and fulfillment. Surrounding yourself with the right circle is not about exclusivity or elitism, it's about creating an environment where you and those around you can thrive together. Ultimately, the responsibility for your growth and success lies with you, but the journey is not meant to be traveled alone. The people you walk alongside can make all the difference. Choose them with care, nurture those relationships with intention, and never underestimate the power of a strong, supportive circle. It's not just about who you allow into your life, it's about the environment you create within that life, a space where dreams are nurtured, potential is realized, and growth becomes inevitable. Your actions shape the world around you far more than you realize. While intentions and words hold value, they are only shadows compared to the tangible impact of what you do. Every action, no matter how small, creates a ripple effect, influencing not only your own life but also the lives of those around you. Understanding this truth is both empowering and humbling. It highlights your potential to bring about change while also reminding you of your responsibility to act with purpose and integrity. The life you want to live, the goals you want to achieve, and the legacy you wish to leave behind are all tied to what you choose to do. Action is the bridge between your dreams and your reality. You can have the most ambitious goals and the clearest vision, but without action, they remain trapped in the realm of possibility. Taking action moves your aspirations out of your mind and into the real world, where they can be shaped, refined, and realized. It's through action that progress is made and momentum is built. Each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your desired outcome. Even when the path is uncertain, acting on what you know now is far better than waiting for the perfect moment or plan. Perfection is often the enemy of progress, and waiting too long can lead to missed opportunities and stagnant growth. Your actions also serve as a reflection of your priorities and values. It's one thing to say you care about something, but your actions reveal the truth. If you claim to value health but consistently neglect exercise and proper nutrition, your actions contradict your words. If you state that relationships are important to you but fail to invest time and effort into them, the disconnect becomes evident. People observe what you do more than what you say, and your actions ultimately define your character in the eyes of others. They are the evidence of your commitment, the proof of your resolve, and the measure of your integrity. Acting with purpose requires a balance of thought and decisiveness. While careful consideration is important, overthinking can become a trap. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of making the wrong choice often paralyzes people, preventing them from taking even the first step. But inaction, fueled by hesitation, is a choice in itself, a choice that leaves potential unexplored and possibilities unrealized. The truth is, failure is often the best teacher. Mistakes made through action provide valuable lessons, while inaction offers nothing but regret. Each failure brings clarity, resilience, and wisdom that guide your future efforts. Consistency in your actions is what transforms them into meaningful progress. One-time efforts, no matter how impressive, rarely lead to lasting change. It's the steady, repeated actions that build momentum and yield results over time. Consider the power of daily habits. A small action, repeated consistently, can lead to extraordinary outcomes. Whether it's dedicating time to your craft, nurturing a relationship, or pursuing self-improvement, consistency amplifies the impact of your efforts. It creates a compound effect, where the results grow exponentially as time goes on. Your actions are also a source of inspiration for others. When people see you pursuing your goals with determination, overcoming obstacles, and staying true to your values, they are encouraged to do the same. Your actions can spark a chain reaction, motivating others to take action in their own lives. This ripple effect is one of the most profound ways your actions extend beyond yourself, leaving a legacy that impacts others in ways you may never fully see. It's important to recognize that not all actions carry the same weight. Some are small and immediate, addressing everyday needs and challenges. Others are monumental, shaping the course of your life and leaving a lasting mark. Both types of actions are essential, but it's the alignment of your actions with your long-term goals and values that ensures you are moving in the right direction. Being intentional with your actions means prioritizing those that bring you closer to your vision, even if they require more effort, courage, or sacrifice. Action is also a remedy for uncertainty and doubt. When you feel stuck or overwhelmed, taking even the smallest step forward can create clarity and momentum. Action shifts your focus from problems to solutions, from fear to empowerment. It transforms you from a passive observer of your circumstances into an active participant in your life. Even when you don't have all the answers, movement creates opportunities, reveals new perspectives, and generates energy that propels you forward. The beauty of action lies in its accessibility. You don't need perfect conditions, unlimited resources, or complete certainty to act. You simply need the willingness to start. Each action, no matter how modest, builds on the one before it, creating a foundation for growth and progress. Over time, these actions accumulate, leading to achievements that once seemed distant or unattainable. Your actions also serve as a form of communication, sending a message to the world about who you are and what you stand for. They demonstrate your courage, your determination, and your ability to follow through. They show that you are not content with merely existing, but are committed to living fully, contributing meaningfully, and striving relentlessly toward your goals. Through your actions, you declare your intentions and make your mark. Ultimately, your actions are the currency of your potential. They are what turn dreams into reality, intentions into outcomes, and aspirations into achievements. Every choice you make, every step you take, and every effort you put forth contributes to the life you are creating. By acting with purpose, consistency, and courage, you align yourself with the future you desire and the person you wish to become. Your actions have power. Use them wisely. Life is not a straight path. It's a winding journey filled with twists, turns, and unexpected detours that often challenge your resolve and test your patience. Along this journey, difficulties and obstacles will arise, sometimes leaving you questioning your strength and purpose. Yet it is precisely during these moments of struggle that resilience is built, growth occurs, and true character is revealed. Facing challenges is not a punishment or a barrier. It is an invitation to rise above the circumstances, to push beyond perceived limits, and to find strength you never knew you had. Every difficulty you encounter is a hidden opportunity, a chance to learn, adapt, and come out stronger on the other side. Challenges are a part of life's natural rhythm, and no one is exempt from them. They come in various forms: personal, professional, emotional, or physical. While it's tempting to view these challenges as unfair or insurmountable, shifting your perspective can make all the difference. Instead of seeing them as roadblocks, consider them as stepping stones that lead you closer to your goals. Each difficulty carries within it a lesson waiting to be discovered. Whether it's teaching you patience, resilience, creativity, or humility, the struggles you face are shaping you into a better, more capable version of yourself. Growth seldom occurs in comfort. It's when you're pushed out of your comfort zone and forced to confront challenges head-on that true transformation happens. Difficulties demand that you dig deeper, think critically, and act decisively. They force you to reevaluate your priorities, sharpen your skills, and develop qualities like perseverance and determination. These moments of discomfort, though painful in the short term, often lead to breakthroughs that elevate you to new heights. They teach you to trust yourself, to rely on your inner strength, and to keep moving forward even when the path ahead seems unclear. One of the most powerful aspects of facing challenges is the way they reveal your untapped potential. Often you don't truly know what you're capable of until you are put to the test. It's in the moments of struggle that you discover hidden reserves of strength, courage, and resourcefulness. The human spirit is incredibly resilient, and challenges have a way of bringing out the best in you if you allow them to. Each time you overcome an obstacle, your confidence grows and you gain a deeper understanding of your own capabilities. This newfound strength becomes a foundation upon which you can build future success. While it's natural to wish for a life free of difficulties, it's important to recognize that such a life would lack depth and meaning. Challenges provide contrast and context, making the moments of triumph and joy all the more rewarding. Without struggle, there is no growth. Without effort, there is no achievement. The obstacles you face are not there to defeat you, but to prepare you for the journey ahead. They refine you, teaching you resilience, patience, and the value of hard work. Embracing this perspective transforms challenges from something to fear into something to appreciate and embrace. It's also essential to remember that you don't have to face difficulties alone. Seeking support from others, whether through friends, family, mentors, or professional networks, can provide valuable perspectives and encouragement. Sharing your struggles not only lightens your burden, but also reminds you that challenges are a universal experience. Others may have faced similar situations and can offer guidance or solutions you hadn't considered. At the same time, your own journey through difficulty can inspire and uplift others, creating a cycle of mutual support and growth. Challenges also teach you the importance of perseverance. In the face of adversity, it's easy to feel defeated or tempted to give up. However, true success often lies just beyond the point where most people quit. The ability to keep going, even when the odds seem stacked against you, is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who fall short. Perseverance doesn't mean ignoring your feelings or pretending the struggle isn't hard. It means acknowledging the difficulty while refusing to let it define you. It's about taking one step at a time, no matter how small, and trusting that your efforts will eventually lead to progress. Failure is often an inevitable part of facing challenges, but it's not the end of the story. In fact, failure is one of life's greatest teachers. Each setback provides an opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to approach the situation with renewed determination. Rather than fearing failure, embrace it as a natural part of the journey. The most successful individuals in history have faced countless failures, yet they persevered, using each one as a stepping stone to eventual success. The key is to view failure not as a reflection of your worth, but as a tool for growth and improvement. Another important lesson that challenges teach is the value of gratitude. When you've struggled and overcome, you gain a deeper appreciation for the things you may have once taken for granted. The simple joys of life, health, relationships, achievements take on new significance when viewed through the lens of struggle. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's present, fostering a mindset of abundance and positivity even in the face of difficulty. Ultimately, the difficulties you face are not there to break you, but to build you. They are opportunities to grow, to learn, and to become stronger than you were before. Each challenge you overcome adds to your resilience, shaping you into someone who is not only capable of achieving great things, but also equipped to handle whatever life throws your way. By embracing challenges with courage, determination, and a willingness to learn, you transform them from obstacles into stepping stones on the path to your best self. The people you surround yourself with play an influential role in shaping your thoughts, attitudes, and ultimately the trajectory of your life. Relationships are not just about companionship or shared experiences. They are powerful forces that can either elevate you or hold you back. The energy, mindset, and behaviors of those around you have a way of seeping into your own, often without you even realizing it. This is why being intentional about who you keep close is essential. The right people will challenge you, inspire you, and support you, while the wrong people can drain you, discourage you, and create roadblocks to your growth. When you surround yourself with individuals who encourage your growth, you create an environment where you can thrive. These are the people who push you to step out of your comfort zone, to dream bigger, and to strive for excellence. They don't let you settle for mediocrity or become complacent. Instead, they remind you of your potential and hold you accountable for pursuing it. Their belief in you can sometimes be the spark you need to take the first step toward your goals. They challenge you to rise to the occasion, not by tearing you down, but by building you up with honesty and constructive feedback. Equally important are the people who inspire you by living as examples of what's possible. When you surround yourself with individuals who embody the qualities you admire, whether it's discipline, kindness, resilience, or ambition, you are naturally motivated to cultivate those qualities in yourself. Their actions, mindset, and achievements serve as a living blueprint, showing you what is attainable through effort and dedication. They don't just tell you what you should do, they show you through their own lives. Being in the presence of such individuals encourages you to aim higher and push past your limitations. Support is another critical element of the relationships you choose to invest in. Life is full of challenges, and having people in your corner who genuinely care about your well-being can make all the difference. These are the individuals who offer a listening ear when you need to vent, a helping hand when you're struggling, and words of encouragement when you're feeling defeated. They stand by you not only during your successes, but also during your failures. Their support gives you the strength to keep going, even when the road is tough. They remind you that you are not alone, that your efforts are noticed, and that your dreams are worth pursuing. However, the opposite is also true. Negative influences can have a detrimental impact on your progress and well-being. When you surround yourself with people who are constantly negative, critical, or dismissive, it becomes much harder to maintain a positive outlook or believe in your abilities. Their doubts can feed your own insecurities, and their negativity can drain your energy and enthusiasm. These individuals may not always act out of malice sometimes. Their behavior stems from their own fears, frustrations, or limitations. But regardless of the reason, their influence can hold you back if you allow it to persist. Toxic relationships are especially damaging because they often masquerade as something beneficial. A toxic person might disguise their criticism as concern or their manipulation as love. They might make you question your worth, undermine your confidence, or keep you tied to their negativity under the guise of loyalty or obligation. Recognizing these dynamics and having the courage to distance yourself from such relationships is crucial. While it's not always easy, choosing to let go of toxic people creates space for healthier, more supportive connections. Your environment matters, and the people in it are a significant part of that equation. Surrounding yourself with the right people doesn't mean seeking out perfect individuals or cutting off anyone who challenges you. Rather, it's about cultivating relationships that are rooted in mutual respect, trust, and a shared desire for growth. These are the people who will be honest with you, who will celebrate your successes without envy, and who will challenge you to become the best version of yourself. They won't always agree with you or tell you what you want to hear, but their intentions will always be for your good. In choosing who to keep close, it's also important to consider the energy you bring to your relationships. Relationships are a two-way street, and expecting others to be a source of positivity and inspiration means you must strive to offer the same. Be the kind of person who uplifts, supports, and challenges others in a constructive way. Led by example, showing integrity, kindness, and determination in your actions. The energy you bring to the table often determines the quality of connections you attract and maintain. The beauty of surrounding yourself with the right people is that it creates a ripple effect. When you're part of a community of individuals who are striving, growing, and supporting one another, that energy spreads. It creates a culture of encouragement and mutual success, where each person's achievements inspire the others to reach for more. This collective energy is incredibly powerful, making each individual stronger and more resilient than they would be on their own. Ultimately, the people in your life have a profound impact on who you become. They influence your thoughts, your habits, and even your sense of what is possible. By choosing to surround yourself with individuals who uplift, inspire, and support you, you create an environment where you can flourish. These relationships become a source of strength, motivation, and joy, helping you navigate life's challenges and celebrate its victories. Be intentional about who you let into your inner circle, because the company you keep is a reflection of the life you are building.